Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going, guys? So she is back.
Yes. And we are finally back with UFO. Super excited because it's been so long since we've done UFO and we've only done one reaction on the channel. I had it pulled up because I wanted to see how long it's been. So more than a year since we did Love to Love. So very excited to get back to UFO. And I wanted to dedicate this to all of you who, through the year, have been insistent on UFO. But I have to shout out one person specifically, Vic Provost. Thank you so much for being so persistent on UFO. I know it took us this long, but we wanted to dedicate this song to you. We're going to do Doctor Doctor. From what album?
It's Phenomenon, and that's 1974. It does say 2007 remaster, but Phenomenon 1974.
Yes, and I did want to mention this. We chose this song because it's their most listened to song on Spotify. And I also wasn't entirely sure because, believe it or not, when I looked up comments for UFO, Vic was all over the place, obviously, but I couldn't find specific song titles that were studio versions. So a lot of you want us to do the live versions, which of course we will do and we will get to. But I did want to start with Doctor Doctor, which is their biggest hit. Okay. And if we don't know the biggest hit, we like to go after that one just to kind of get a feel. But we know...
We have to do one thing. Give me your little connection.
Oh.
We started the video unprepared.
I'm glad you noticed. Otherwise, sound would have
it happened to me before
coming out of
today.
one headset.
When I was making videos by myself. All right. Okay, so I can't wait. I mean, I don't really remember anything from the first reaction. I know they're kind of heavy, right? They're hard rock. Or something.
No, I don't remember them being hard at all. No? I remember it being softer rock.
Really? Oh, cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yay!
Then let's give it a go. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Vic. Thank you to everyone else who insisted on doing this, and can't wait. Super excited, and we promise it won't be another year until we do another one.
All right, Doctor Doctor, here we go. Nice bass line. It's pretty heavy.
And this is.
That sounds like Iron Maiden. cool.
I love it. Very catchy.
Yes. Let's see.
And the fade out, nice and long. And we're like...
So, what do you think?
I liked it. It was, again, I can see how this was a hit because it is very catchy. It does have the chorus, but it had some very nice, like you said, the details of the double guitar, nice short little solo in there.
Yeah.
Kind of very basic, nothing like too out there.
It's like
kind of dipping your toes into new stuff, you know?
Right. Well, I feel like, were you joking or were you just like totally, you had no idea? Because I said, I think they're kind of heavy, and you were like, no, they're not. Were you like,
well, I said I remember them being very light, because you said you remembered them being heavy. I said I remembered them being light, so it was just like, I don't know.
So were you surprised when they started? Dun, 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 dun,
but I don't
dun,
think
dun,
this
dun,
is
dun.
very heavy. Like, for me, heavy is like,
well, I mean,
Megadeth.
Without
like,
getting into like, you know, but this is considered
a pretty like standard, I think, heaviness for me. Maybe.
Well, it's not heavy metal, but it's like, it's basically what I was just talking about in the video before without you. Like when I was doing the request for Blue Oyster Cult, it's basically a foreshadow of heavy metal. Of metal. This is like, it's the dun 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 dun. So it is basically already, like I said, on the spectrum. Like it's hard rock. It's 3 chords, and it's like double guitars. It has a solo, and it's like, it's a typical rock song. So it's not a ballad. I mean, it's like, it is heavy. Yeah. So yeah, it reminded me a lot of like Scorpions, and I might be thinking of Scorpions because I think Rudy told me that the guitar player in this band was actually in Scorpions. I think it's I don't know if it's Michael Schenker or Rudi Schenker. They're gonna tell us in the comment section, who basically left the Scorpions and went into this band. And the other brothers stayed in the Scorpions, and they got really like ballady, like not that heavy. They got very commercial, the Scorpions. But this band, I think, maintained their original like heaviness. I don't really know that much UFO or UFO, how they call it in Germany. I don't even know if I think they're English, right?
I don't know.
I want to say they're German, but just because of the guitar player, that doesn't make them German.
I don't know.
But yeah, I love the song. Like you said, very catchy, very easy to sing along. Like, Doctor, Doctor, please.
Yes, exactly.
And those guitars, you know, in thirds.
Exactly.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I really enjoyed this, and I'm happy that like we're coming back to UFO, just because I really appreciate their fans and how persistent you guys are with only one reaction to them before. So hopefully we chose a good one, and I know that you guys want us to do some live stuff. Other songs that I'm sure we're going to get to are Space Child and Rock Bottom, which actually are the 2 songs that follow. So I'm kind of glad we did this one first. But you guys did say that the live versions were better. So we'll get to both of those and more. Tell us what else we should check out, whether it's UFO or within this genre that we were saying is not like too heavy, but it is.
I guess it's not as heavy. It's not heavy enough to be basically done by me alone. That's what you're trying to say.
Right.
Yeah, I guess no, it's not. It's not heavy metal. It's just hard rock, I think, because in 1974 the term heavy metal didn't even exist, you know. So, but yeah, I think, you know, the Judas Priest that we heard from the 70s is reminiscent of this. Iron Maiden didn't even exist, but I think Thin Lizzy was playing also the dual guitars in the 70s, mid 70s. So it was just considered, I guess, hard rock or rock or something like that, because the term progressive rock did exist, but not progressive metal. So yeah, definitely not heavy metal. But I mean, I just like the dum dum dum, the gallopiness of the song did remind me of like what was coming later.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So really cool to experience with this, you know, 70s. That's maybe not Steely Dan, you know,
exactly.
that's not too jazzy, and because everybody was doing something different, you know. I mean, Kraftwerk was doing their techno stuff in this time,
exactly,
and which we could also explore. That would be fun.
We definitely should.
Yeah, that we are the robots.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Well, thank you guys for being here. Let us know what you think in the comment section. You know, guide us in the right direction, or what, like Alexia said, what would you like to listen to next? Is it UFO or something that stems off of UFO, or just let us know.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here, and we hope to see you in the next one.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.